So what I'd like to show you is how to use the font styles within Word that we usually find under the Home tab. What these font styles do is they allow you to save certain font settings that you can then use later in the document. For example, here we've got equipment. Now normally with a heading such as this, we go up to the top here and we change all the attributes that we want. So open sans light, 14, bold, and that would be the font for that particular heading. When we go on to the next section, so here we've got method, we want to make sure that the font we've used here is the same as we've used previously. Now again, you could highlight this and go through all the settings up here, trying to remember what you used before. But if we get Word to save this for us, this information, all we would need to do is highlight the new heading and click on the style up here. So if I wanted to put in a new heading down here called safety, as you can see, it's currently in the normal font for the rest of the body of the text. If I wanted to make that heading, all I'd need to do now is highlight it and click heading 1. And I know that it's exactly the same font as all the other headings. Of course, we can use these font styles for subheadings as well. So here we have preparing the slide. We've assigned this to heading 2. It's a slightly smaller font size than the other headings. And we've applied that throughout the document. So here we've got viewing the slide, and then later on some other subheadings here too, all using the heading 2 style. So if we wanted to edit one of these font styles, very simply, we just go to the font style we're interested in. So let's do this with heading 1. Right click, go to modify. And here you can see you've got all the attributes that you would normally be able to assign to text elsewhere in the document. So if we say, for example, change our color to a nice blue and click OK. Now anything that's been assigned to heading 1 has now taken on that change of font. So you see that all my headings are now blue. So not only does this method of using these styles allow you to be consistent throughout your document without making any silly mistakes, it allows you to very easily and very quickly make sweeping changes throughout the document in terms of the fonts that you've used without having to go through and individually highlight every single heading and make changes to it. Something that was discussed in a previous video was how to add captions to images. Again, we see that there is actually a font style already associated with captions. So if I wanted to change the captions of all my images throughout the document, I'll just have to right click on caption, go to modify, and here we can change all the attributes of the font style. Now if we scroll up to the top of this document, I've intentionally left the second page blank. What I'm going to put here is a contents page. And because we've used the font styles throughout the document, this is going to be nice and easy. So if we go to References, and then go to Table of Contents, and select the very first one that says Automatic Table 1, what we'll see is Word has generated the contents page for us based on what we've marked as heading 1 or heading 2. You can see heading 2 here as subheadings. It's indented them for us. It's also noted which page each of these appear on. What's great about this is that if you decide to edit the document later, and of course the page numbers may change because you add text or take away text, or you may change the headings themselves, all we need to do is click Update Table. Select Update Entire Table, OK, and you'll notice that all the numbers change to what they should be now following the changes, and all the text should update as well. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found it helpful, and good luck with your writing.